There we go. We're going to power it up. Hopefully there's no smoke and no explosions. Let's see. Oh, I hear fans. Oh, I see something on the screen in Chinese that I can't read. Oh, that's some really lovely piezo element speaker action right there. Print temp settings. Reminds me of like one of those little LCD, like, you know, games that you used to play. If y'all ever played those little LCD games. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 beep. Alrighty. So, I'll try to get that out of the light. There we go. I think that's basically out of the light. So there's 3 options, one for printing, one for temp, and one for settings. This is where I think we're going to take this cool USB thumb drive and 8 GB SD card reader that they included. And let's see if a Benchy is on that SD card. I bet a Benchy boat is there. Let's see if I can find a USB. Is there one on the front? Is there something over here? Is there a USB port? Oh, there's an SD slot? I'm gonna have to walk around the table. This machine is so big, you can still hear me, thankfully, because I'm carrying my mic, even though I'm off camera and you're wondering, what the hell? Oh, wow. Yeah, it has an SD, so why did they, okay, I guess they gave us the reader so you could read it on a computer, and it itself has a micro SD card slot, which is pretty handy. And it goes upside down. Yep, there you go, upside down insert into the micro SD card slot. I guess that's how they do it in China. Upside down, you know, they are on the other side of the world, that makes sense, you know. All right, just kidding, that's a joke. Okay, so now we've inserted that SD card, and now we're gonna see what sort of files are on there. Because I just wanna see. It looks like we've got, do they show you a picture? No picture, but they have 3 names. 2Z5H, Latige 5H, Vancouver 5H. So we have 3 files on there. I don't know what they are. All right, but it does read the SD card. So success with that anyways. Let's look at the manual here. Now that we got it turned on. Screen information, loading filament, preheat. Load the filament, yep. Bed leveling, okay, we're gonna do that, yep. Software on the computer, we'll do that later. First printing, slicing. Yes, print. All right, there we go. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. All right, so we're going to exit out of this for now. We're going to preheat this. Go to temp, and we're going to say PLA. Let it start heating up. Actually, you know what? We should probably take off the protective film while we're heating up. So I'm going to do that. Let's back out. Can I raise settings? Move. Yep. Well, that's handy. And there we go. So it's got a little touchscreen interface. It's actually a really big touchscreen. I wonder if I replace that piezo element with an actual speaker, if it would sound better. Hook it into the Sonos speaker over there. See how awesome it sounds. Or it might sound just as crappy. It might be the audio files themselves. All right, here we go. So I'm going to pull off this cool protective film. Here, actually, let me do this. I'm going to do ASMR. I'm going to take my mic. I'm going to put it near the film so that you can all enjoy that. Here we go. You ready? Removing the plastic film. I know you like that sound. right, now that you've had your ASMR moment. It sounded like plastic being peeled off of a surface. Oh, this is glass. Glass and like a coating of some sort. Those clips don't slide off, that's why. Okay, so the rear clips don't slide off. Note to self, the front ones slide, and I guess then you pop it forward. It's already warming up. I can feel it's a little warmer. Oh, wow. There you go. Okay, it's a big glass plate. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Open it up. Thank you. Okay. We're okay now. We're okay. All right. So there's a big glass plate. It's got tempered glass and it's got some kind of smudge on it.
That was from the plastic.
I need the alcohol spray bottle. Anybody see the big gray spray bottle?
Just on the back of the resin printer.
Yep. Perfect. Hi, Rosalind. Sure, honey. We're recording right now. All righty. I'm wiping this down. It's got a little smudge on it. Not from the plastic, but something else. All right. Now, I will say that I'm in love with the flexible build plate on the Prusa because you can just take it off and pop it right off. This one is not going to be so easy, but I'm not going to judge it too early. Okay, let's align that back under there. There we go. That's a snug fit. And then this, there we go. That wasn't too bad to remove and put back. Get the alcohol out of the way. That's okay. There will be thousands of viewers one day. Okay, so. All right, that's that. Now we're gonna load some filament. Creality is extremely generous with their sample filament. They sell you a printer with 2 extruders, and they give you 2 full spools of filament, which I think is the most generous filament I've ever seen so far in my limited 3D printer experience. But we're gonna put these on. 1. How many spools does it take to print some test prints? I don't know, ask Mr. Owl. Let's find out. 1, 2. And the crunch sound is the hot end crashing into the glass and scratching it. Just kidding. That's if the old Tootsie Roll commercial was 3D printing. All right, so, all right, do I need to install these tubes or are these extra tubes? It didn't say to install them. I think these are extra.
I cannot skip for the screen.
Nobody's talking to you, computer. Go to sleep. All right, so. All right, see, that is where that goes. Trying to see where this goes. Okay, so how do we load the filament? I should put this out this way. All right, I'm going to load these out, and I think it goes in there. So, take the snippers, and whenever you're doing filament and loading it, especially for the first time, you want to cut it at a 45-degree angle, just like you would the stem of a flower. Except you don't have to do it underwater in this case. I mean, you can, but that probably would not help your printer. Then I believe you, oh wow, that's really easy. Oh wow, that's like so easy. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but the filament is getting loaded. It's going up and around and down into that extruder. So there you go, it's going in there. Here's the orange side. And there it is, it stopped. And there's an all metal action over here, it looks like. It's aluminum, and it's like a little trigger. You pull it, you push it, and you can put your filament through easily, and then you let it go, and it grips it. So that's pretty neat. And now we're going to do the other side. I'm going to flip that around because we want it to go down nice and easily. And again, oh yeah, you want to cut your filament 45-degree angle, just like the stem of a flower. This is a big old printer, man, I gotta say. It's a big old machine. And then we push the trigger down and feed it into the tube, and you'll see yellow coming up and around. Zoom out when I'm done with this. Zoom out. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's already extruded. Look at there. It's already doing its thing, man. All right, so those are loaded. All right, temp, PLA. It's already up to 197, and then we're going to go settings. Okay, so we've loaded the filament. Got to be up position into the red line above. Okay, cool. All right, so that's that. All right, now we've loaded the filament. We're going to do the bed leveling. Let's see what that's like. It looks like it's pretty level, but I might need to make some adjustments. We'll see if the wizard it does has any suggestions for us on the leveling of the bed. Man, this is a monster printer. Definitely good for cosplay, which our director of this live stream, Atlas, is definitely going to want to be using it for. What's the first cosplay you're going to 3D print, you think, Atlas?
Maybe parts for
Parts for Percy, which, for those of you that don't know, we are big fans of the show Critical Role. People who are fans of the show Critical Role are called critters. And Percy is a character in that series that is very much like Atlas, and being a person who is tormented by dark spirits. And so she, he definitely thinks that that's the way to go, and I think that'd be great. So do you think we're going to do like the revolver?
Yeah.
That might be cool. Ruh-roh. Okay. Thought it went down through. Scared me because it got so low, but no, it's just touching a little bed there, doing its thing. All right. Auxiliary leveling. Please click numbers 1, 5 to assist in leveling. Okay, so what do you mean? I don't understand. Tighten the 4 leveling nuts at the bottom before initial leveling. They're not tight? They're tight already. Oh, this one, let's see. All right, so sorry, I'm reading. Select setting low and click on number 1. All right, I need a piece of A4 paper. All So, auto home, please wait 4 minutes. I think it means for a minute. Bad grammar in these 3D printers. All right, number 1, we're gonna go to 1, and then we got a piece of paper in there so we can see, oh, there we go, yep. It's definitely, all right, that is definitely too firm. So I think we want to loosen up these to drop the bed down a little bit. So I'm tightening all 4 screws down all the way, which will pull the bed to its lowest setting. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. That may or may not be right. If you know, please feel free to chat us in the comments. All right, so now what do? 1. Okay, so this one needs to be tighter. So we want it to be where, so you want to loosen until the paper doesn't really move freely. I think that's the idea. Oh, there, it's starting to grab. And there it is. So that is where it's basically on the paper. That's loose, and then right there it's tight. Okay, let's do 3. And there it's already got the paper pretty good. I don't think we need any settings, but I'm going to go back to 2 and I'm going to make it a little tighter to match that one. Because that one's already tight. So this one I can still move it a little, so I'm going to tighten that down a little. All right, let's go with 4. That is not loose at all. And let's do 5. All right, I think we're good. All righty. Do it again and check it out. So that's too loose. Oh, there we go. Now I feel it. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's where it's scratching. Let's see about this one. Okay, that one's too firm. Okay, there we go. That's where it needs to be. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Okay. So there, it's barely scratching the surface. Okay, let's do 5. Okay, that's too loose. So let's make it scratch. All right, so this one is too loose, so we're gonna chop this one down a little bit here. There we go, now it's scratching. Oh, that's too much. There we go, okay, that's about right. And then let's try one again. Check all these out. Oh, I can feel it scratching, but it's not like holding it. Okay, let's do 2. It's loose, it's loose, it's loose. I can feel it scratching barely. Okay, 3. Loose, loose, loose. Perfect. And then 4. That's a little tighter than the other one, so let's loosen that a little. There we go, right there. All right, that's 3. So 4, 5. All right, I think we're almost done with the bed leveling. See how it goes. There we go. Are you gonna come in? You can come in and you can help if you want.
I'm just gonna see what you do.
Okay, well, we built the printer. You wanna, here, I'll bring your little step stool.
Is that a mouse?
Wanna come look?
Will I use my shoes?
Just come on, it's fine. So there we go. So we've set up, it's a big old printer, huh?
Yeah.
It's got these 2 spools of stuff.
Pacheco, what are this for?
It's for to print things like the other little one. Now we've got everything leveled. Okay, now